Let me know if my background loud
We
too.
are. Oh, it's all good. We good. We are good to go. We are live. Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Knowledge Radio. Place for knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Online. Let me do this right. Okay. This is what y'all came for. Right here. Boom. Okay.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, the capable, the impactful, the mastermind of funny, the supreme of improv, the multiplicit character, the light skinned Eddie Murphy in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the microphone, welcome to the stage, welcome to the show, comedian Lonnie. Oh, how are we doing it? Lonnie.
That's what I'm talking about right there. What's good with y'all? What's happening?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm glad you could take time out of your schedule to come fuck with us for a little bit today, man.
No problem.
Definitely. So I know you are a Milwaukee vet. What
Yes, sir.
made you uh transition from Milwaukee to Atlanta?
I ain't even gonna hold you. It was Soldier Boy. There's only one person responsible for how I got to Atlanta, and it's Soldier Boy. Because when I was in
Okay.
high school, back in like '07. That's when Soldier Boy had came out and YouTube really started to pop. So I would watch all his videos, all his behind the scenes, music videos, and he would always rep Atlanta. And I was like, damn, Atlanta looks so popping. I gotta get down there. So when it came time to applying for schools, I didn't apply for no other schools in no other states. Like I only applied in Atlanta. So either I wasn't going to college or I was going to Atlanta. Like there was only one choice. Like so
Mm.
got applied to Clark Atlanta, applied to Morehouse, applied to like Georgia State, and I was like, so whoever hit me back, that's where I'm going. I just know that's where I'm going. So as soon as Clark hit me back first, and I was literally about to send in my application to like my approval, like saying that I was going to like go there for school. Morehouse had sent mine that
Mm-hmm.
same day, and I got that, and I was like, yep, well it's decided. I'm going to Morehouse for college. So got down to Atlanta, and I never left.
Mm. Said you was in high school in 2007. Make me feel old as shit.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that, and it's probably somebody else that's gonna come and they're gonna make me feel old. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's love. I remember that craze. What was that? I was in Germany around that time when
oh
when
shit, you speak
everything
German?
hit. So hell no, I don't speak no German. I
You
get
know what's
drunk, I speak everything though.
you know
So
what's crazy though? I studied German all of my like school career. So like I speak German. Like I've been to Germany. I have studied abroad and everything.
mm. Okay, what part of Germany you went to?
It was like it was in Munich, like south of Munich. The town was, I believe it's Langenselbold, and I believe that's south of Munich. I could be wrong
Okay,
though too, but I'm pretty sure that's where it was. So
okay. So you was out there in Munchen,
yeah,
out there in Munchen.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was drinking that aristocrat 151. Then I could speak German, Turkish, Russian, Gypsy, Arabic. You know what I'm saying? All that together.
Oh my God, bilingual. You bilingual out here, huh?
I'm alcohol lingual. Alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Have you speaking in tongues? Okay, so
True,
that's the
true,
real
true.
thing. So, what made you decide to bless the microphone and tell your story and provide medicine for the world via comedic uh, anecdotes?
Um, well, I had always made people laugh growing up, so video was just the easiest way to get to the most people. So I just kind of just started making them. It was just I started off with my friends really, and then it kind of just blew up to something bigger. So it took a while, but here I am now. So it just just something I was always good at, and I could always like do different faces and kind of like just entertain people with my expressions and stuff. So it was only natural for me to just go to video and just do it.
And I read your early influences was Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Watching Nutty
Yeah.
Professor and Martin, like, and just watch them do characters and just be over the top and all of that stuff. I loved all of that shit. I would go to school like imitating them and telling the jokes that I had heard them tell. Like, literally, those were the two people who like influenced me the most as a child.
That's crazy. That's a good list right there. I think both of them embody that kind of versatility,
Mm-hmm.
and you bring the same versatility to your sketches and to your comedy as a whole. And not being afraid to go there. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I watch it and it's like impeccable. Then like some people
Mm-hmm.
get stuck in one mode, and then some people that y'all got a dream team together where the onlookers forget that it's comedy. You understand what I'm saying? Like forget y'all
Yeah.
acting. You see what I'm saying? So you might be a real character. They might really think that's you.
Yeah.
Like no, they can't separate you. Like you see what I'm saying? So I love that y'all infuse like everyday life
Mm-hmm.
situations uh, and bring that element of funny out of any situation. You see what I'm saying? Especially in the times that we in right now.
For
Uh,
sure.
I saw one of your videos, and at the beginning of the video, you was like, "I'm not really getting involved in what's going on." How hard is that for you, really? You see what I'm saying? Even I know you're affected by some of the things that's going on. So where do you find that balance in between to continue to create content?
Yeah, it's kind of just like knowing your role. Like I feel like everybody got roles in this world. Like some people just role is to help assist other people, and some people is to entertain people and take their mind off of it. So I just felt like with the gift that God has given me, that the best thing to do with all this hate and all this negative shit going on, just at least get them something that they can at least laugh about after they done fighting this or something. Because you always gonna need entertainment, no matter who you are. You're gonna need some type of relief. It's gonna get to you. So just realizing that kind of just made me be like, yeah, like nigga, you gotta push through this. Like you gotta put on for the people who like out there fighting on the front lines. Like you gotta do something. Like you can't just be acting as if you're not black or you unaffected. Because hell, I'm just as affected as the next black man or woman. So just knowing my role and just trying to do something instead of nothing. Like I had to do something.
I love it. So you got a dream team out there. How did y'all kind of come together and start working with each other?
Um, Truth be told, it's been a long time coming for this team. Like I tried to put a team together back in like 2012, 2013, 2013, 2014, around that time. No, 14, 15. Um, and people had different things going on. Not everybody was motivated, and not everybody had the same goal, so it didn't work. And then now people's kind of seeing like, oh, you can be successful on YouTube, or you can make a living off this and all this other stuff. So it was like slowly bringing in like TK, like I showed her, like you can make your own stuff. And so me and Moore was always like, or me and Jamal, I should say, we was always, for years, we've always stuck with each other. And then we just kind of added people as we went. So it just kind of happened by chance. And then when we found somebody else who was good and added just as much value as the rest of us, we just, hey, come on, we need to pull you in, use you more frequently. And it just kind of grew organically as like a team slash family aspect.
So what's the qualification for somebody to get welcome into the family?
We full, so ain't no qualifications no more. Ain't no real qualifications no more. We just, but no, seriously, it was really just you had to be making your own content as well, and you had to have wanted the same goals as us. So just building a platform and helping each other shoot, and just having that mindset of just like, yo, I'm here to help and contribute just as much as the next person. So just like things like that, just, and chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Just making sure everybody like understands each other and y'all vibe and y'all can have fun with each other as well as work together. So just, it's just one of those things that just gotta fit. That's all.
So what would you say? Like, who are your greatest collaborators thus far?
Probably Ja. Big Ja was the biggest. I just dropped a video with Minx. Finally got to work with him. So I would say them two. Cassandra Lee, good working with her too. So like them three will be the biggest people that was like fun to work with, and also just collaborating with them was amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely some powerhouse talent right there. You know, Ja Minx and Cassandra, they all like starting five, 6 man coach owners.
Yeah,
You understand
yeah,
what I'm saying? What you need me to be? Referee? All right, I got you. You understand
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like, and you normally don't find that. You see what I'm saying? Like, because a
Yeah,
lot of this stuff, the allure goes to a lot of people's heads, and they get too big to do stuff, whatever, blah blah blah.
yeah,
That collaboration aspect, like I just chill on the side right there, like yo, what's that? You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I'm like, you see what I'm saying? Like to whatever it takes, I see that, and that's something that I got a supreme amount of respect for everybody that I see thus far. You know, it's just me on the outside looking in.
yeah,
That versatility to be able to say, okay, what you need? All right, I got you. All right, I shoot. Okay, what you need? All right, boom, 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 boom. All right, well, I need you to shoot for me tomorrow. And it's like I see, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's just me on the outside looking in. I see that dynamic team like coming together where everybody could be everything. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's pretty dope.
yeah,
That's just me. I might be completely wrong. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just what I see. You know, on the lookout and talking to a few comedians and a few actors, actresses that is in this lane. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see that versatility.
yeah.
So, so what's next? Is there some kind of
I
tour?
know everybody. Well, with all this pandemic stuff, ain't nobody really going nowhere. I feel like they about to shut everything back down in a second. So, if anything, we about to focus on the videos. We about to still go hard on those, at least to the rest of the end of the year, and then um, next year I'm gonna try to switch up things a little bit. It's still gonna be comedy. It's still gonna be me, but it's gonna be a little different feel. It's gonna be a little longer content, or I would say premium content. I'm gonna call it. So like, kind of like the short film vibes, or trying to do stuff that looks like it could be on the big screen.
Right. Excited already. So let's talk like the branding kind of visionary or the vision behind Funarious. How did that all come together?
Um, well, it was when I started Funarious. It was back in like 2011 or 12, somewhere around there. It was right whenever Dave Chappelle had kind of like walked away from sketch comedy and he stopped doing the
Okay.
Chappelle show. It was kind of around that time, and I was like, damn, ain't nobody doing sketch comedy no more, so maybe I could step in and just like do it. And then I was like, yeah, it'd be like funny scenarios, and then we just call it like scenarios. So I was just like kind of joking around, and then the name stuck, and I was like, yeah, that's a unique name. I don't think I'm gonna come up with nothing better, and I know nobody else has this name. So I just started it back then, and I just the whole time not even knowing that there's people on YouTube who do sketch comedy. I didn't know that. Like I just literally went to YouTube to watch videos. I never watched any comedy. So when I started, then people was like, "Oh, like you know about them? They do funny videos too, or these people they in Atlanta and all this stuff." So I was like, "Oh, damn, there is people who doing comedy." Didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of started it, and it always when I started, it was supposed to be a platform for other people to showcase their talents. So like if a comedian wanted to tell how funny he was, or he had a skit idea or something like that, or a girl could sing or whatever, it was supposed to be a platform where other people would get to showcase their talents and kind of help them in their career. Um, and I would say it's kind of been that. You know, I've had a few people who've gone on to do some good things, and people who still growing and all that stuff. So that was the initial of it.
You turned the joke into blue magic out this motherfucker.
Yep, slang. got to, got to. Frank
I
Lucas. They
love it, man. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I definitely love what I see. You see what I'm saying? And I can still see the hunger. You know. So can we talk longevity? Like longevity, and some of your takeaways from your career, some of your biggest lessons learned thus far that you could share with some people coming in.
The biggest thing I ever learned, and you'll hear every YouTuber or anybody in social media, all they're gonna say is consistency. That was the hardest thing for me to get. If you can be consistent, like meaning like not like consistent for like 2-3 weeks. I'm talking about like consistent for like 62 weeks. I'm talking about, can you put out a video every week on time, or do something weekly? If it's weekly, daily, whatever, can you stick with it? Because when life get to you, can you like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got a death in the family, God forbid, or anything like that, but or your girlfriend get on your nerve, all of that stuff, can you continue to create through that? So if you can do that, your career will boom. But if you can't do that, social media and all this stuff, it's not for you. It's not for you at all.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely heard that resounding thing right there. What do you think was like your biggest your biggest video, your biggest move, whatever you think it was for you that kind of set you apart?
That set me apart. I can't think of a specific one, only because I've had moments throughout this 10-year journey of social media. Well, yeah, about 10. I'll say 8 or 9 years of social media. I've gone viral. I've had all that stuff. I would say I didn't really gain good traction until I was in a big job video. When I was in a big job video, that kind of solidified me with a lot more people. They were like, oh, he out here working. Like, I don't know what it was. Granted, I had been putting out videos for the longest, but for some reason, when people seen that, it was like that achievement or that level of like, it just kind of like gave me. It was like having a blue check on like Instagram. It just was like, oh yeah, like he good. So I would say
Okay.
that's the most recent thing I could think about that really helped.
You remember which video it was?
It was it was a double date. It was like double date gone wrong or something. Um, Ja had came. He shot it. He came to Atlanta and shot it.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. He had
That
came.
late? Like
Yeah,
that was recent. That was the
yeah. So that was. I think we did the video
Oh,
back in August. We had shot it back in August. No, no. I'm lying. I'm lying. It was a little later in the year. But yeah, whenever I was in that skit, it solidified me and it just took off.
hmm. Wow. You never know what the moment gonna be, huh?
Yeah, and you
You just
gotta be
gotta be
careful because
prepared
like
for it.
people be watching all the time. Like you never know. So you could be literally one video from like getting somebody bigger to see you, like a Tyler Perry or anything. So it's just like you gotta
Right.
keep. It's essentially you gotta keep shooting until somebody sees you shooting your shot. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody see you like
Right.
hitting all wetters. So
Yeah, I talked to Barry. Barry said they did when the whole crew stupid. Tyler Perry sing that and put them in the joint. I was like, that was wild. It
Yeah,
went from a shoot to a whole tour, 20 city tour,
yeah,
from what I understand, to one video. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, boom, boom. So
yeah.
yeah,
They
that's
definitely
crazy.
they had got me to realize that like you got to keep going because you never know who watching. Because when they came the first time they came to Atlanta. They were on the tour, the comedy tour. So we had
Mm,
worked together. I had shot some skits for my channel, and then Ja came back to work on the Tyler Perry show that he's on, and that's when I was in his skit. So it was just like he was just like, yeah, like we was doing the stand up, and he had seen one of our videos, and he wanted us to audition. So I was like, oh damn, like you really never know who watching. Like I'd never in a million years
mm,
thought Tyler Perry would have seen a YouTube sketch, like he would even watch them.
right,
So the fact
right.
that he did, and then he pulled them onto a bigger stage, I was like, oh yeah, it's power in this. It's a lot of power in this.
So what's some funny scenarios for you? I asked a couple of people, where people can't separate you from what they see on the YouTube content in your YouTube content.
A lot of this stuff comes from my real life, like the I don't know if you've seen the video. It's like I showed my best friend your nudes, and it was like my girl. She was showing
Yeah,
her gay best friend my nudes, but I
yeah,
didn't know. That's a real life situation. Like that really happened to me. Like a girl I was talking to, she had showed her gay best friend, and I was like,
that's wild.
so I just made it into a skit. Like the shit was hilarious. Like, and even the sending your sex tape to the wrong person, like airdropping it to the wrong person, like that skit, that came from like a real life
Mm,
situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how like when you go to your airdrop, you just see a bunch of contacts. So if you press the wrong one, you press
yeah.
the wrong iPhone, the wrong person gonna get it. So we just like kind of turn that into a skit. So a lot of them be like real life situations, or it be stuff that like it be stuff that it just be the reverse of like stuff what you normally see. So like when she pays all the bills, essentially like we know that most guys usually be paying all the bills, but what happens if a girl did it? And I'm like, yeah, so let's
Right.
go with that idea. So a lot of that stuff be either just real life or just stuff that I see, and I'll be like, let me flip this a little bit because this would be interesting to see this aspect as opposed to this.
I don't know how y'all actually get through to actually make a video because some of the stuff be so like you know what I mean. Like you get so drawn in. I'm like, ain't no way. How the hell did they make this? You see what I'm saying? Like I was talking to Barry and a couple other people. It's like watching life every day. Like how did they make life? How did they make Harlem Nights? You understand what I'm saying? Like how did they get any work done? You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you got these top minds together, that organic chemistry, all of the improv, everything going on all at one time. It's like
yeah,
how? You understand what I'm saying? Like you look around the cast of Life, like you see everybody in there. I'm like, how did they get anything done? Like the funny of funny right there. Harlem
yeah.
Night, same thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I be bugging and I see it, and y'all like, I'm like, how do you get through it? So I guess I gotta ask you, like, how do you get through a scene? You know what I'm
I
saying? Like, how
mean,
do you get through a scene?
only reason why I get through a scene is because I know y'all need to see the content. So I'm like, all right, we got to get this done. Like, but it be hard sometimes because we be joking, we be laughing, and sometimes like even filming with TK, like I don't be having a script when I film with TK. That just be freestyle. So I don't know what she's gonna say back to me. I don't know. I just know the direction in which the skit needs to go in, and she knows the direction, and we just play off each other, and we just go until there ain't no more going. Like I've done takes where like it's been a 10-minute long take, and I had to like
Mm.
decide like in the editing process which part of that take I'm gonna use because it was all funny, and we just kept going and kept thinking of stuff and kept building. So it's just like the only reason why y'all get the content is because hell, I know y'all need it. Like I can't just sit on it. So that's the only thing that helped me push through it.
How hard is that? You just said you was editing like right before this. Like, how hard is that? Is it easier now versus before? Like, stuff got to go to the cutting floor.
Um, it's a little harder now, to be honest, only because I kind of got to be way more choosy of like what's important to be in the final edit or not. Like some stuff be funny, but it don't progress the storyline, or some stuff just it just be feeling dry to me. So I kind of got to like switch up the edit so that it feels funny, or add sound effects, add music, and other things. So it's gotten harder, to be honest. Like I feel like shooting videos used to be kind of easy, but now it's kind of like, me personally, I kind of be thinking like, damn, I gotta at least top the last video, or at least come with the same energy. So it kind of gets to a point where like, damn, this video don't feel as funny to me as the last one. But comedy is very perspective. So what I think is funny might not be funny to somebody else. Or I put out videos, I'll be like, yeah, this video is trash, and the video then took off. Like people loved it, and I'll just be like, well, damn, I guess
You
you know what I'm
like
saying, I
that
was
shit?
thinking too much. Yeah, like. So it's one of those things I
Uh,
try not to think too much about, but it definitely has gotten harder over the years. Like just to like, I just be in my own head. That's all it is.
I think one of the wildest joys for me was dating a battle rapper.
Ah, yeah,
That
yeah,
was, I mean, I loved all of them, but that was like, I'm like, let me see what this. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me see what this is. And it's like, this is nuts. You see
yeah,
what I'm saying? So like the way y'all put everything together, y'all set a stage within a stage.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like using the background, using every little thing. You see what I'm saying? Like I was like, yo, this is wild right here. You know what I mean? So everything has a respective place in the story and it's used as part of the story. You know?
yeah,
So whether it's the bathroom or whether it's the closet in the other video, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah,
it's like, the use of everything else, I think it culminates and kind of goes with the story. You know what I'm saying? That the couch, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like all of it kind of come together. Like even seeing this background right here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it already take me to a video, a
yeah,
video or two. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like, you know, I don't know if y'all do that on purpose or what, but these become like landmarks, stuff you kind of looking for, in the video.
yeah,
I'm a nerd like that. I'll be looking in the background. You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
one of the funniest things I ever seen Martin do when he was young, he was in Do the Right Thing. You
yeah,
know, Bugging Out was talking to the white boy and he was doing like this under his arm, like he was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like he like
yeah,
he ain't have no whole scene. He just had a few seconds and he made the most out of every second that he was in. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like no matter what was going on down to the joy. It's like, yo, them shits is broke. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, so whatever it was, it became something that made it more interesting. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah, a lot of people
yeah, I
even
swore.
know me from like they be like, oh, like even when new people come over, like if people who watch my skits, or they come over, or people who fans, but I work with them or whatever, like whatever, when they come over and they like see the red couch, they like, oh snaps, like this is the red couch. Even family members be like, oh damn, like this the red couch you be filming on. Like that's a notable one, you know what I'm saying, that y'all always see. So it's like
Yeah.
I kind of know, like I gotta kind of have certain elements that are in my video. Otherwise, it's gonna feel completely foreign to the viewer. So I kind of gotta like keep it like, all right. And if I do a new location, it's kind of like, all right, what's this new location and why is he in the new location? It's kind of like I kind of gotta like explain that a little bit, or like usually I'll just put a little funny part in the script or something if I need to.
That's amazing. That's amazing. One of my brothers said,
Hey, I appreciate that. That's dope. Yeah, but see that's it's important for me to like keep going, because like people send me stuff like that. Like I've had people who send me like messages like, yo, like my girl just broke up with me, or lost my job, or lost my family member,
mm,
and like just being able to watch y'all kind of help me get through the process. And not that we dealing with grief or like stuff like that. Like I've dealt with breakup skits and stuff like that, but it's
right.
just a fact I can take them out of their pain and misery for like a however long the skit is. Like I can make them forget about it. So that's important to me to be able to do that on a daily or however much, because that's my gift. I feel like it's just being able to help people through their situations.
Like who? I guess this is kind of a silly question, but I still got to ask anyway. Like, who brings the best you out of you that you work with, uh, or that you collaborated with thus far?
Um, yeah, it's a hard question because different people bring different things out of me. Like when I shoot with Jamal, usually he'll trigger my like knowledge in film and stuff like that. Like he'll trigger that, and also my funny side. Like TK, she'll also trigger my funny side to just kind of be on it. Like I know whatever she say, I got to come back with something just as good. Um,
Mm,
so them two, I would say watching Ja work is always amazing, just because just seeing how he comes up with the stuff he comes up with off the top of his head is always amazing. So it's like, damn, like that. It kind of makes me want to step up my game a little bit and be like on it. Like, damn, he can do this. So like, I should be able to just develop this skill as well. Cassandra, she also gives me like a Jim Carrey. Like she makes me want to like Jim Carrey,
mm.
and she brings out that kind of side in me, and she's just as animated. So she's able to bring out my more animated side as opposed to my just calm and chill demeanor. So different people for different things for sure.
So who's next on your list as far as collaboration? If you had it your way, like who's some of the people that you want to work with that you haven't already?
Um, collab. Hmm. Right now, to be honest, I've worked with just about everybody I want to, like everybody obtainable that I can reach, except Efran. I want to work with her. Like I've been in one of her videos, but I have never got her in one of my videos. So Efran would be one. Um, and then outside of that, it will probably just be the five people that's funnier than me. Just getting them, collaborating with them. Um, yeah,
So now, what about your dream list?
dream list. Uh, I would love to do something like getting all the nostalgic like black women that we know from like classic movies and stuff in a video or something like that. So like a um Lisa Ray or like a Lauren London, Nia Long, like uh, or so, like just getting them in like one video. I don't even know what capacity it would be in or what the video would be about, but if I could like work with any of them and just kind of like bring back the people to those iconic movies that we all grew up on and kind of give them that feel. But I mean,
Right.
obviously they're, but just like that would be like a dream come true, as well as like working with like a even like a Will Smith or like any of my idols. Hell, if I could do a video with Eddie Murphy, that would be amazing. Like, so anybody that's an actual celebrity and been a celebrity, that would be all the people that looked up that I looked up to that have had some kind of impact on my life and the trajectory of my career. Like, I would love to just work with them, any of them.
It's definitely amazing. So you putting it out there from your mouth to God's ears. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, yes,
It's
sir.
out there, and I definitely see you with your adaptable skills to be able to do it. To put it together. You know, so it's coming. It's
Yeah,
coming. So I guess I just asked you this last question and we can wrap. I know you got a bunch of
yeah. I got a
stuff
whole
to do.
video drop. Well, it is dropped
Is there
later at night.
something?
You know what I'm saying?
Is there something we're gonna be able to read somewhere where we're gonna be able to find your story and your words
like a book or something.
or something? You know.
I would love to publish a book. I don't know what the hell the book would be about though. It would. I don't know if it would be like a more of a self help book, or would it be like a this is my life and this is how I got to where I'm at. I don't really know what the book would really be, but I would love to put something together to help people. Or I know social media is a newer thing, so a lot of people are more unsure of how to like navigate it and stuff. And not that I'm an expert at it by any means, but I feel like I got a few tips and tricks and lessons that I could like put on people and kind of show them like, yo, like you can do this shit too. If that's your real desire, and kind of tell them my faults and where I messed up or any of that stuff. So I feel like I could do that.
That's what's up right there. So we looking forward to whatever you got to offer, even if you do it virtually, like you put together like a workshop or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm sure people will come and support that because that's actionable intel that people can implement. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's lessons in the blessings. You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
So it's so yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? So they definitely, we would love to see it, especially us content creators. Like one of the reasons why I came into this particular lane to, talk to content creators, especially in the lane that you're in, is we only get to see y'all when the video drop. You understand what I'm saying? Unless it's like got a podcast situation or something like that going on or whatever, to where we get to see you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like we get to see like, oh, because we get just like we forgot about celebrities, like we still regular people. You understand what I'm saying? So to be able to hear, your stories, you don't know what goes into a story, what's the story behind the story,
yeah,
and I'm always interested in that. So that's like my push and my motivation, to to do the interviews. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? To be able to you for you to be able to tell your story, your journey, because a bio don't do it all the time. Whatever, most folks don't read no damn more. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? So if they
yeah,
could get it from you, like, oh, I didn't know that was a real situation. Like, I just thought that was funny. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, there's always story behind the story, and I've always been interested in that particular, facet of
yeah,
it. The story behind the. What was your thought process with this or that? You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, so I'm definitely
yeah. That's what
wanted to be able to do that.
I'm trying. Yeah, that's what I want y'all to kind of get a. I'm trying to find some kind of cameraman or something that would like vlog or like do behind the scenes shoots and let me like kind of explain some of that. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all will see a little bit behind the behind the scenes of how we create too, because I know people see the final product and they be like, damn, how do they do this? Or I wonder what it's like to be around them all
Right.
day. Are they always on? Are they always laughing? Are they always telling jokes? Are they always whatever, whatever? Like, so that's my next kind of goal, is to try to find somebody that can capture those moments, and then I can put it out for y'all to, kind of see and, take from it what you need. And, some people, it would just be pure entertainment for them. And other people, it would be like, oh shit. So that's how they achieve that shot, and then you can go get the same shot in a difference in your own video, whatever it would be. So
That's what's up. I'm gonna be in y'all city, man. I would appreciate a few moments just to look. You know what I'm saying? Be a little onlooker in the background. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, what's going on. I got
yeah,
masks and shit.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I gotta see. It's crazy because right now the whole team kind of like restructuring, and we getting prepared for like, because we just came back from LA maybe like a week or two ago, so we trying to like restructure and like refocus and get back in, because you're gonna start seeing the content gonna switch up a little bit. It's gonna be still funny stuff. It's just gonna switch up a little bit because of what we trying to get to. So now we in a phase of like, all right, we built this up to this point. Now it's time for them to see that like what we really want to do. So we're gonna start giving y'all that kind of content,
Right.
more storylines, more the look of the videos will start looking a little different as well. just stepping up the quality and um, all of that. So be definitely on the lookout for that. And like, because I know a lot of people have been asking me lately to film, and I'm like, all right, like trying to like do some new stuff. So it's like experimental until we like get it down. But you know how that be.
Right. So final thoughts, shout outs, acknowledgments, how people can find you, support you.
Well,
Uh,
comedian
oh
Lonnie.
snap! I ain't asked about the merchandise. I got to ask about that merchandise story.
You know what's funny? I literally before I got on
Yeah,
this
I ain't asked.
call, I was about to take a video because my I'm a you see you getting exclusive looks that ain't nobody got yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to take a video because I got the little brushes. You know what I'm saying with the logo on it, and then we got the hold on, let me get it. You know I'm one handed right now. Then we got the little leather pouch with the you dig the beard comb
Yeah,
with the logo
yeah.
on it. And, you know what I'm saying? It all come in this little box, you know what I'm saying? You got your little satchel, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to put your weed in or what, whatever y'all do, your paraphernalia, your prophylactics, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? We got all that. So this I'm about to launch the date. It will be July 17th. The shirts will be out. This shirt, I got a white version of this, and I got some other limited edition shirts that I'm releasing. So it's only gonna be a few shirts. I ain't doing a whole lot because I'm making these myself. Like when I tell you I got the t-shirt machine in the crib, like I'm doing all this myself. So I'm only gonna do like a limited number of all the shirts that I'm releasing. And July 17th, the shirts will be up. The brushes, the combs, the kits will be up. I got 500 of these coming. So first 500 people to hit me with these, they getting them. And then the shirts, I'm only doing like 50 per shirt. So every design is gonna be about 50 of them. So whoever get in, they get them. And it's gonna have it's gonna have my signature on it. It's gonna have, I don't know if y'all can even see this. Like, everything is done by me. Like, I literally designed all of this. I'm doing all of this myself. Like, so that's when that's dropping. I know everybody been asking me about it, but the date is finally here. July 17th, everything's dropping. Website and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna need like 2, 3x. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in that thing.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So the world got 48. The world got 48. Okay. You know, two of them things is
Yeah, well,
mine.
y'all heard it
You know what
there.
I'm
So now,
saying?
the supply at 48. So y'all better get in while y'all
Yeah.
can.
You know what I'm saying? I need that. Need that. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So yeah, I guess final thoughts because you just dropped an exclusive on us. You know what I'm saying? Um, final thoughts, acknowledgments, and social media.
Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all follow me on IG Comedian Lonnie. I also got the Funarious IG as well. I finally got the Funarious name off IG. So Funarious, Funarios, and Comedian Lonnie. If you can't spell comedian, you need to go back to school. Try it again. Lonnie LONNIE. That's on all platforms. Both of those names. You can find me on Twitter, Funarious, Twitter, uh, Comedian Lonnie, YouTube, always Funarious, Facebook, Funarious, and yeah, I appreciate you for having me.
Appreciate you for responding. You know,
Yeah,
it's all love. Spread the word. Tell the fam. Tell TKA, man. Tell Jamal what's up, man. Like, hey, you a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Go tell your story.
hey,
We
I
want to
got you.
hear
I
it.
got you. I'm surprised they're not here. Usually, I'll be having a house full of the whole team be over here, but today we got an off day. So, but I'll definitely spread the message and tell them.
All right. I appreciate you for providing us with an excuse to laugh out loud, literally, not the LOL shit, like literally laugh out loud
Yeah,
and bring some balance in this, tumultuous time that we dealing with. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So stay at it, stay active, stay motivated. We love you. We appreciate you and what you provide to us. You see what I'm saying? You and your team. You see what I'm saying? So we definitely we with you. You understand what I'm saying? So
Appreciate
you
that.
be like, oh, if I step wrong, like, nah, we got you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That mean a lot, bro. That mean a
You
lot.
understand
Support
what I'm
is everything.
saying? We'll be like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We
Hey, there we go.
You know
There we go.
we been that
For sure. For sure. Appreciate that, man.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother.
All right, man. You too. All right. Peace.
All right. Comedian Lonnie in the building, man. Shout out. ATL. So I'll be back on 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Midwest Music Monday. RBG Swap Balls, RBG Big Reap will be in the building. And I'll be on at 5 o'clock with Bomani UFG from United Front. You know, talking about something epic. When we get the prelude, we get it first. I ain't telling y'all nothing else. Just tune in at 5. So we on at 3 and we on at 5. So for now, peace.